Good evening everyone. Welcome to my class. Good evening everyone. Can you hear me? Good evening. Shall we start the class? Can you hear me? Yes. Can you hear me? Some adjustment. I don't know what the adjustment I have to see. You are maybe you are not able to see my face. Okay, that I will do in the next class. They given another account. That's why I don't know how to connect, how to make a changes in that one. Okay, I will see that one in the next. If I want to make a changes, once again that live stream it will get cancelled. Okay. Okay, I am Sunita madam only. I am taking the class. Sunita madam only. I am taking the class. Yes. Shall we start the class? Today I am starting the new lesson in physics, that is thermodynamics part 1. Can you hear me properly? Yes, we will start the class thermodynamics. Today if possible I will take 3 classes. Okay, after one completion of one class I will take at least, I will give 15 to 20 minutes break, then later we will continue the class. Then thermodynamics, today we will study in detail about definition of heat and temperature, then scale of temperature, conversion of temperature, and also we will solve few problems based on the thermodynamics. This is very interesting topic. Don't miss even one class also, because this may include 4 hours. Okay, I divided thermodynamics into 4 parts. Each part you have to follow. If you are skip even one part also, you are not able to follow. That's why at least now onwards be regular. Otherwise thermodynamics it is not tough topic, but you have to follow. If you join in the middle, you are not able to understand any concept. That's why. Okay, we will study. Then what is mean by a heat? Heat, energy that is transferred from one body to another body as a result of difference in temperature. Already you know heat it is a form of energy. Then the heat it will transfer from one body to another body as a result of different in temperature. In which case the heat it will be transferred from one body to another body only when there is a difference in temperature. You are having the Assume you are having two bodies A and B. If they have the same temperature like 30 degrees Celsius, here also 30 degrees Celsius, then here there is no transformation of heat. Here there is no transformation of heat. It will occur because here the temperature of these two bodies it will be same. This one we will call it as a equilibrium state. Equilibrium state means the temperature of the two bodies they will be equal. That point we will consider as a equilibrium state. Sanju, but maybe you have to adjust your mobile settings. Yes, no one is giving the complaint. Screen is not clear. Only you are telling means you have to make a little adjustment in your phone or laptop, whatever you are using. Okay. Therefore, here you have to remember, when the heat it will transfer from one body to another body when there is a change in temperature or difference in temperature. Then how the heat it will flow? Heat it will flow from higher temperature to lower temperature. That also very important, you have to remember. This is the very basic. Which one is very basic? I will go first. Which concept is more important, that I will explain more. If two bodies at different temperature are brought together, energy is transferred. Heat, it will flow from hotter body to a cooler body. Always remember how the heat it will transfer. Heat, it will transfer from hotter body to a cooler body, otherwise high temperature to a low temperature. Then heat transfer occur by three mechanism. This also it is very important. Heat, how the already I told, heat it will you can transfer when there is a difference in temperature. Then heat it will flow from higher temperature to lower temperature. Then here we will study the heat it will transfer by three mechanism. First one is conduction, second one is convection, third one is radiation. Let us study in detail one by one. What is mean by conduction? Conduction, it is the method in which transfer of heat takes place between atoms and molecules in direct contact. Always remember how the through conduction also heat it will get transferred from one body to another body. Here this maybe consider some boy, he is holding the iron rod. Then this iron rod, if it is directly in contact with this fire, then here iron rod and fires, they will be in direct contact with each other. Then because of the direct contact, here the heat it will get transferred from higher energy to lower energy. Therefore conduction is the method in which transfer of heat takes place between atoms and molecules in direct contact. Remember, conduction means when the object, when it is directly contact with the heat, then it will absorb the energy, otherwise heat it will get transferred. Okay. Then this one we will consider as a conduction. Then what is mean by next one? Convection. It is the method in which the transfer of heat happens by the movement of heated substance. Here where is the convection? Here you can see, here you can observe even in the campfire also. Even campfire, when we will sit, if the environment is too much cold, then what we will do? To gain the to make our body to warm up, what we will do in the campfire, we will go near to the fire, then we will spread our hand, then our hand we will be not direct contact with this fire. Okay, otherwise our hand it will get burned. Up to some distance we will live, up to some distance we will keep our hand, then through the convection this heat it will travel, it will reach our hand, then our hand it will get heated up. Suma, you also adjust your phone settings, maybe some problem you are facing. Even I am reading your chat. No, I am using my mobile. Even my mobile also the screen is very clear. Make a adjustment in your phone. Okay, then convection means here there is no direct contact. Contact is there, but you can see the gap between your hand also, 5, and your due to the convection method, this heat it will get transferred and it will reach your hand, then your hand it will get warm up. Yes, Nayana, good evening. Why you joined 10 minutes late, Nayana? I due to technical issue I only started the lesson late, but I given the time 4:15, no? Okay, listen here. Then next one, the third one is radiation. It is the method in which the transfer of heat takes place by electromagnetic waves. Even you can observe in our home we are having the microwave oven. It will, in oven you can cook any food, you can make any food also, you can boil the food, everything you can do because of the presence of electromagnetic waves. In the exam they may ask how the oven, in which principle we will use in the oven? Radiation method. Radiation method, you can heat the food, you can prepare the food also. Then here which waves we will use in microwave oven, we will use electromagnetic waves. And here in the case of a radiation also, there will be the there will be no direct contact here. The food or our body, it will get heated up because of the transformation of heat. How the heat it will get transfer? It will get transfer in the form of a radiation. Then which waves we will use in the oven? We will use the waves electromagnetic waves. These are the names you have to remember. Heat transfer occur by three mechanism, that is conduction, convection and also radiation. Remember that one. Okay. The next one, you know, I explained heat. Heat is a form of energy. You can transfer the heat from one body to another body when there is a difference in temperature. Then how the heat it will form? How the heat it will transfer? Heat it will transfer from higher temperature of a body to lower temperature of the body. Everything you understood. Then next one, define temperature. Then what is mean by temperature? You have to listen here. There is a little difference between the heat and temperature. Almost the concept it will be same, but you can feel a little difference between heat and temperature. Then what is mean by temperature? Temperature is a measure of the average kinetic energy. Average kinetic energy of the particles in an object. When temperature is increased, the motion of this particle is also increased. Listen here. Heat is a, like, we will use the word heat in the regular concept wise. Whether the body it will get heat means the temperature of the body is more or less. We will use in terms of to measure the percentage of heat. We will use the word temperature. Always remember temperature. We will use that technical word to measure the heat. Okay. Then here temperature is the measure of average kinetic energy of the particle. Sometime we will tell our body temperature is 100 degrees Celsius. If it is reached, then if you touch your body, then your body it will be very hot. Okay, at that case we will tell our body temperature is more. But when you consider any object, otherwise if you consider any liquid, if we consider water, if it is reached 100 degree centigrade, that is the boiling point of water, at that point you can observe the water it will get boil, and also you can see the bubbles inside the water. Then here why you can see the bubbles inside the water? Because the water molecules, otherwise in the water you are having the molecules, yes, no, that water molecules, the kinetic energy of that water molecules it will be more when you increase the temperature. Assume 100 degree. If you reach this temperature, then this kinetic energy of this water molecules, they will be reached at maximum. Then they will get, okay, they will get bubble, means the movement of the molecules you can observe. At that case you can tell the temperature of that particular object. Here the temperature of water is more. Understood? Therefore always you have to remember temperature is nothing but average kinetic energy of the particles in an object. Sometimes we will tell temperature is very less, like 20 degree Celsius. Then here the temperature it will be less. Okay, then in this case the kinetic energy of that particular object, any object you consider, any liquid, anything you consider, then in that case if the temperature of that object or particular liquid if it is decreased, then kinetic energy of molecules of that liquid also it will be decreases. Always remember, when temperature increases means kinetic energy of the molecules increases, temperature decreases means kinetic energy of the molecules decreases. Always in your mind you have to remember temperature is nothing but the average measurement of average kinetic energy of the particle. Okay. Why today only less number of students are there? I don't know why, but last time also I told, no, I am planning to take the class after 4 o'clock. Even Sunday I not took, because Sunday so many you told we will be not available, ma'am. Sunday weekend we have to go outside. So even so many students they mailed me, that's why Sunday I not took the class. But now onwards I am planning to take each and every day, because festival is coming, Shivaratri. In that festival maybe 4 or 5 days I will be not available, and also our portions has to completed. Yes, temperature is the measure of degree of hotness or coldness. That also, that definition also correct. Degree of hotness or coldness. Yes, that is also correct. Then that's why I am planning to take each and every day. Whenever I will get the time, I will I will try to finish the portions. Okay. That's why whenever you will get the link, at least check which class. Try to attend the class if you are free. Okay. Because even sir is also asking how much portions is remaining, ma'am. I told sir physics, maths I am having so many portions. Even when I am explaining physics concept, maths concept also, even I can't rush, no. Within 1 minute, 2 minutes, I can't explain everything. Okay, my class it will get finished, like that I can't do. We will see how much possible. I will take the class. I will try to complete the portions as early as possible. If you cooperate with me, I told no, I am planning to take each and every day. Even though you are, when you are having the general classes also, I am planning to take at least 4 to 5 o'clock, 1 hour. That's why today I started the classes 4:30. Okay, we will see. Now onwards, I will see notification when you will get. If you are free, join the class. If you are not free, see the recorded class. Okay. Then next one, here temperature in the simple words we will tell the measurement of how hot or cold something is. The average energy of moving molecules. The faster the molecules move, the higher the temperature, vice versa. This only I explained. What is the if the molecules, if they will move fast, means the kinetic energy of the molecule is more, temperature it will be more. That one only what I explained, that one only I put it in the words. Then here, to measure the temperature we are having three scales. First one is Fahrenheit, second one is Celsius, third one is Kelvin. This one in detail I will explain. Okay. Then Fahrenheit scale, what is the freezing point of water? 32 degree Fahrenheit. Then what is the boiling point of water? 212 degree Fahrenheit. These three scales in detail I will explain. Then in Celsius scale, freezing point of water is 0 degree. Boiling point of water is 100 degree. Then in Kelvin, based on the absolute zero, we will decide the freezing and also boiling point. Kelvin is same. In degree Celsius, you have to add plus 273. Then 273 is the freezing point of water in Kelvin. Then 373 is the boiling point of water in Kelvin. Okay. Then a quick revise between the, what is the difference of heat and temperature. What is mean by heat? The heat of an object is the total energy of all the molecules motion inside that object. Heat means, consider any object, inside you are having so many molecules, so many, you even million number of molecules you have. Then here what is mean by heat? The total energy possessed by all the object, sorry, all the particles when they were in motion. Atoms also you can consider, molecules, particles, anything you consider. When these particles or molecules, when they will be in continuous motion, then they will possess the energy. That one we will consider as a heat. Then next one, what is mean by temperature? Temperature is the measure of the thermal energy, average heat of the molecules in a substance. Always remember, temperature is nothing but the measure of thermal energy and average heat. Here also I told heat we will consider the motion of all the particles. Okay. Then here temperature, it will measure how much, whether the particles they are moving fast or slow. It will measure the thermal energy or average heat of the molecule. Then what is the SI unit of heat is joule. Then SI unit of temperature is Kelvin. Then unit of heat we will use 2 joules and calories also. Then unit of temperature we will use in 3. SI unit of temperature. Yes, Kelvin is the SI unit of temperature. To measure the temperature we are having 3 scales: Fahrenheit, Celsius and also Kelvin. Then what is the symbol we will use for heat? We will use capital Q, then capital T. Next one, those regular students I am not seeing. Those when in my group I am having the regular students. No, I am not getting any one of their name. Only Nayana is there. Then Sanju maybe new. Suma is there. Okay, we will see. They will join later. We can't stop the class. Okay. Next one, heat. It is a measure of the number of atoms multiplied by the energy possessed by each atom. Same what I explained in terms of particles. It is like a level which determine the direction in which the heat will flow. It is related to how fast the molecules within a substance are moving. Already I told, no, temperature is nothing but how fast the Oh, Isha, you are here. Okay. Suma is there. Okay. Okay, listen me. Okay, listen here. Then here you can observe how fast the molecules, how slow the molecules they are moving. Otherwise, particles, molecules, atoms, any words you can use. So don't get confused. That it is nothing but temperature. Okay, Suma. Next one, ability to do work. It has the ability to it has the ability to do work. See, whenever you are having heat, then assume simple example, we will eat the food, our body it will gains the energy. Once we will gains the energy, then we are ready to do the work. Assume if you don't eat any food, then your body, assume you not ate anything up to 3 or 4 days, then your body it will become too weak. You are not having the energy to do your simple work also. It can be used to measure the degree of heat, temperature. It can use to measure the degree of heat. Okay, okay, Pratibha. Listen. Next one, scale of temperature. There are the 3 main scales commonly used in the world today to measure the temperature. We are having 3. Already I told: Fahrenheit, Celsius and Kelvin K. Okay, next one, Celsius. Who discovered this Celsius scale? Swadesh astronomer Celsius invented this scale. That's why for that measuring scale he invented, no, that's why he kept his name only Celsius scale. On the Celsius scale, the freezing point of ice of water is taken 0 degree, and also boiling point of water or steam point of water is taken as 100 degree. Then how many? In between the 2 points there are 100 equal parts division in the Celsius scale. This one you have to remember. In the Celsius scale, how many division you can see? You can see between 0 and 100 divisions. Okay, 0 is the freezing point of water, 100 is the boiling point of water. In the Celsius scale, how many divisions you have? You have 100 division. That is very, very important, you have to remember. Next one, they will not ask so much in this scale, only they will ask the problem. That's why I will solve the problem. Okay. Next one, in the Fahrenheit scale, who discovered this one? Fahrenheit, German physicist Daniel Gabriel Fahrenheit. Remember the scientist name, maybe they will ask. Okay. Then here on the scale, the freezing point of water is 32 degree Fahrenheit. Then boiling point of water is 212 degree Fahrenheit. Then here in the Fahrenheit scale, how many divisions, equal divisions you have? 180. In the Celsius, how many you have? 100. That one remember. Next one, Kelvin scale. This one is very easy. That's why I am going fast. In the Kelvin scale, who discovered the Kelvin scale? The British physicist William Thomson. Remember the scientist name who discovered the Kelvin scale, who was also known as Lord Kelvin. Okay, another name of that British uh, physicist. Okay, invented the Kelvin scale. Kelvin scale temperature is based on the kinetic theory of molecular motion. This is also very important. This Kelvin scale, it will work on the principle of kinetic theory of molecular motion. On the Kelvin scale, absolute zero is the temperature when no molecular motion takes place. What is mean by absolute zero? There is no movement of particles. Okay, the particles, they will not at all move. They will be at constant position at that temperature. Absolute, always remember the word absolute zero means there is no movement of molecular particles. Molecular particles, they will be at rest also, you can consider. Then absolute zero is the coldest possible temperature. Why coldest means there is no movement of particles. When the particles is not moving, then there is no generation of heat. When there is no generation of heat, temperature, it will be the very lowest. Okay. Then next one, the freezing point, ice point of water is 273 Kelvin. Then boiling point, stream point, it will be 373 Kelvin. Then here also how many divisions you can see? 100 equal division on the Kelvin scale. Remember, these are the what you have to remember here means absolute zero. Absolute zero you are learning now. Absolute zero temperature means you have to remember there is no movement of particles takes place. When there is no movement of particles, there is no generation of heat. When there is no generation of heat, then the temperature, it will not at all increase. The temperature, it will be zero. Otherwise the particles may be, they will be at rest. Understood? This scale does not have negative value. This is also very important. Kelvin scale, it does not have any negative values. Can you see here any negative value? You can observe negative value in Fahrenheit scale also. You can observe even negative value in Celsius scale also. Here, see here. Negative values are there in Celsius. Negative values are there in Fahrenheit also. But there is no negative values in Kelvin scale. Only absolute zero value is there, but there is no negative values. Then here how many divisions? Here also 100 division. Then what is the SI unit of temperature? We will use the word Kelvin. That one is very important. Remember. Then here I included one more slide. What is the, in Kelvin, Celsius, Fahrenheit, what is the boiling point of water? Then what is the freezing point of water? Then human body temperature is what? Remember that one. Then absolute zero, in Kelvin it will be zero only. In Celsius minus 273 degree. This is the absolute zero. Okay. Then in Fahrenheit minus 459 degree Fahrenheit. This temperature we will consider as a absolute zero. This also remember very important. Only 0 Kelvin, that is nothing but absolute zero. Remember the value, maybe they will ask in the exam. In the Celsius scale, what is the absolute zero temperature? Minus 273 degree Celsius. Then in the Fahrenheit scale, what is the absolute zero temperature? Minus 459 degree Fahrenheit. Don't think always absolute zero means that the temperature, it will be zero. No, that is wrong. Only that is applicable only for Kelvin scale. Understood everyone? If you have any doubt, you can ask me. Up to here, understood? Very easy. You are having 3 different scales here: Kelvin, Celsius, Fahrenheit. Okay, I will go to the next. If you have the doubt, you can ask. Don't worry, I will discuss even MCQ also. But when I am explaining the theory, I don't have any options. I have to explain, you have to listen. There is no interaction in what when I am explaining the concept. Otherwise, when I am teaching the lesson, only you have to listen. If you have the doubt, you can ask me. But only in MCQ, when we are solving the problem, we will interact more. Okay, I will solve the problem, don't worry. Even MCQ also, after completion of this Fahrenheit. And also today I am planning polynomials. I almost 50 question I have, 50 multiple choice questions we will solve today after this class. Maths maybe 2 hours I will take. Between 1 hour I will give the break, 15 to 20 minutes I will give the break. Today I am planning to complete full polynomials today. Then this tomorrow in thermodynamics, what I may explain today theory, we will solve MCQ questions tomorrow. Okay, that's why don't miss the class. Next one, we all know that most metals are good conductor of heat and electricity. Yes, this is the very basic one. We know almost all the metals are good conductors of heat and electricity, and they will be solid at room temperature. Almost all the metals, they will be solid at room temperature. But here one particular case is there. Mercury is the only metal that is in liquid state at room temperature. This is very important. They may ask in the exam. Even mercury, even though if it is a metal, that it will exist as a liquid at room temperature. It is used in thermometer because it has a high coefficient of expansion. What is mean by coefficient of expansion? Expansion means here this red color you can see, no, this is nothing but this one only mercury. Then here when the temperature of that any particular object, if it is increases, then this you can observe the rise in level of the mercury. That mercury it can expand, means expansion of mercury it will be more compared to the other metals. Can iron expand? Even iron also expand when you heat the iron, but compared to mercury, iron we can't get it iron in the liquid form at room temperature, no. Maybe exam they will ask why mercury we will used in the thermometer, because the mercury it has high coefficient of expansion. That is the reason we will use in the thermometer, which makes it easy to move in the thermometer as per the temperature. Mercury has a boiling point which makes it suitable to measure the higher temperature. Even at very high temperature, it will expand very easily. It will not come to its solid state. Always, even though I told no, at room temperature means at approximately 27-28 degree centigrade, the mercury it will be in the liquid state. Then if you increase the temperature up to maximum also, it will be in the state of a liquid state only. Then here very important one here, I don't know when how they will ask the question in the exam. Normally this Celsius Kelvin scales, they will ask the conversion. They will give the problem in Celsius, then they will convert in the form of a Kelvin, like that they will ask. Conversion of temperature between Celsius and Kelvin. The temperature conversion formula from Celsius to Kelvin means you have to add plus 273.15. Then here from Celsius to Kelvin if you want to convert, then minus 273.15. Even 15, this 15 also you can neglect. 273 at least you have to remember. Next conversion, if you want to convert the temperature from Celsius to Fahrenheit, from Fahrenheit to Celsius, what you have to use? We will use this formula. C it will be, C means Celsius, it will be F minus 32 into 5 by 9. Remember these two formula, we will solve the problem. Then here conversion, we will use the formula from Fahrenheit to Kelvin. Here also we are having two formula. Okay. Remember at least any one formula, easily you can solve the problem. Okay, I solved the problem because these problems are very easy, that's why. What is 30 degrees Celsius in Kelvin? Add 273, because here they are given in degree centigrade. You have to convert in terms of Kelvin. Means what you have to do? You have to do K Kelvin, it will be equal to Kelvin, it will be equal to C plus 273.15. C means degree centigrade. Then here you will get, then here 30 degree, that is the temperature, plus 273.15, you will get 303.15. Easy question. Like this they will ask. Okay. Yes, Sanju, what you given the formula, that is correct. Do it. Do it. Do the problem. Do the problem. Convert 50 degree Celsius to Fahrenheit. Use the formula and do it. I will show even formula also. I will give the time. Do it. Celsius to Fahrenheit. The formula is Fahrenheit degree centigrade 9 divided by 5 plus 32. Use the formula. They are given in degree Celsius. Find out in terms of a Fahrenheit. Solve. Simplify. Even I given the formula also. Do it. One 112 Rashmi. I will check the answer. Okay. Today little my head is paining. I don't know why. Yes, answer is correct. 122 Rashmi, not 1112. Maybe somewhere you did the mistake. Maybe addition or somewhere. See here, you can cancel 5 ones are 5 tens are. Then 90 plus 32 is 122. Maybe adding you did the mistake. Okay. You here you can do the mistake, but don't do the same mistake in the exam. Next, we will see the next one. We will solve the next problem. Then solve next one. Convert 113 degree Fahrenheit to Kelvin. I will give the formula. Do it. Yes, do it. I given the formula also. Don't do any mistake. Simply substitute and solve. You will get the answer. Sahana 313.15. We will check the answer. Yes, any other? 318.15. All are giving different answers. Okay, answer will be 318.15. Why, Sahana? You got wrong answer. Maybe where you did the mistake. 113 minus 32, you will get 81. Then 5 by 9 ones are 9 nines are cancel, 9 fives are 45. Then add your answer, it will be 318.15. Yes. One more last problem, do it. Very simple problem. Convert 225 Kelvin to Celsius. Maths class today, after completion of this class only I am planning to take. Okay. Shall I do one more class in thermodynamics today? At least I am having more time. I am planning to do one more class in same science. Okay. We will see next one. Solve this one. Convert 225 Kelvin to Celsius, minus 48.15. Okay, I will check the answer. That is minus 48.15 degree Celsius. At least everyone, you understood what we discussed today. This is only the introduction, almost like thermodynamics. This class is very Kumaraswamy. I am planning now 5:10 now. I will take one more science class. Okay, maybe 5:30 to 6:30 I will take. Then after 7 to 8 I will take one more maths class, because science, even science I have to complete more. Yes, today sir told maybe another I have the time. I am planning. Okay, at least 15 to, because today science class I given only the introduction, no, and also they told ma'am don't take 2 hours together. At least break like 45 minutes, then 1 hour, like that, break the time and take, they told. That's why I'm planning I will give 15 to 20 minutes break. Okay, then I'm planning I will take one more class. Up to here we discussed about the thermodynamics, very basic, what is meant by the difference between heat and temperature, then scale of temperature, even conversion of temperature, and also problems. Okay, then exactly 5:30 I will take one more science class today. Then that science class 1 hour I will take, then another half an hour I will give break. Then maths it will be 7 to 8 o'clock. Okay. Okay, thanks everyone. Then I will disconnect the class now. Thanks for listening my class. We will meet another science class exactly at 5:30. Okay, don't waste the time. At least 20 minutes I am giving the break. Okay, we will meet 5:30 exactly. Okay, bye everyone. Thank you.